on my thing. I was like, Alright guys, we're back. Sorry about that, but got it fixed. When I ended up, I had to close out of the split broadcaster thing, and then when I tried to open it back up, my StarCraft crashed, and so I had to restart my StarCraft as well. So, but we are going to get on over the replays. We are on game number 4, I believe that's
Yep.
right. And CTL or CT6 is up 3-0. So good on them. And game 4. When I first looked at this name, I literally tried to pronounce it. I was all like, one, and I was like, that ain't right. One puss. And I was like, wait a minute. It's 1 HP for the win. So, yeah, so my first thing was, is it. I was like, that's a weird name. Where'd he get that name from? That's like, did he just like run his fingers on the keyboard for a second and he was done? Um, but yeah.
He went like the QXC approach where he just puts his face on the keyboard and whatever gets typed is typed.
Exactly. I literally thought that's how he came up with his name. And uh, okay, so let's just go on. TVZ on Ohana. Love this map. I don't know if anyone knows this, but Ohana means family. I just wanted to.
Nobody ever knew that. You're the first
Nobody
one.
ever knew that. Oh my god. Uh,
Shout out to Lilo and Stitch. Great movie. TV show, not so much.
yeah, but spawning in the bottom right from Flare Gaming. It is our Terran player, Time Peddler.
And in the top left, I believe newly promoted 2 Diamond because he was plaid. I think it was last season or earlier this season. So congrats to you too. It is 1 HP for the win.
Alright, so right now, see normal things out of both players. Production tab is really good, and let me put the score up there. So there we go. Um,
Yeah.
actually, sorry, I put the wrong score on there. This first game where CT6 is on the right side of the overlay thing at the top. So but yeah. Time Peddler going for 12 racks. Is he going to go for 12 gas or it looks like possibly 13 gas? Get you that CC just a little bit quicker, but delays your Reaper.
Oh man, Rip
And
Hulu.
he's probably going for 15 gas, which gets you your CC a lot quicker, but you don't make a Reaper. We can, but I'm not familiar with it. And then we have the SCV going out for the scout. So he's going to scout with the SCV, not a Reaper. That's definitely a safe way to do it.
1 HP going for a nice macro opening, getting hatch first. It would. Oh yeah, this will. Oh, this is a Marine. There's no way. No, okay, yeah, it's too late. I was gonna say there's no way there's like a bunker rush right now. I'm just so used to the aggression.
Yeah, this is very weird. This is the very first time where it does not look like some kind of cheese coming out. There are no gas yet. We're actually both players are expanding early, kind of thing. Um, within an allotted amount of time of like that race's expansion times. So, you know, going for
I
the
think he's gonna get
barracks.
this Overlord right now. That's gonna be a
Uh,
great pickup.
yeah, he very well can. Especially since and
Yep,
there's no
changed it.
links, no links on the map. And that SCV told Time Peddler that there were no links on the map by scouting that the pool just finished, and so the Marine is safe to kill that Overlord. There's the
Oh
other
my
one.
gosh, the other Marine's going for the other Overlord.
Oh my, this is gonna be two dead. This is gonna be really good for Time Peddler.
Look, he like nailed it perfectly.
Yeah.
Wow, that is someone who knows the map right there.
Uh-huh.
Great job by Tom.
His SCV probably spotted it either on the way out or probably on the way in, that Overlord was coming from that direction. Or this is just the normal direction that Overlords do go. And that's probably what it was as well. but there's gonna be no scouting at all. So right now, our Zerg player only knows that there's a CC down. That's good. So at least he knows that my opponent expanded.
Yeah, that is so rough. He didn't even get a look in the main. He has no idea. Is he going bio? Is he going mech? There about to be Hellions at your front door? Like, oh, that must be miserable playing in the dark. But then again, he has no link, so maybe he just doesn't care. Maybe he's like, oh, I'll just win anyway.
It's all like CT6 been winning so far. CT6 will keep winning. That's his idea. Does take the gases in the natural first. Um, I definitely like this because it gives like the Terran player, if he were to scan the main, see if there's gases there, he wouldn't, and then be like, what build is he going for? Or if he comes up to the natural and sees gases there, he's like, did he take? Is he at 4 gases? Is some kind of 2 base muta play? So it's like which way is he going here with the gases at the natural? Kind of little mind games going on. 3 Marines pushing out. Probably secure watchtowers.
Oh my goodness. We're seeing combat shields first. Just in a
Uh,
second.
well, combat shields does finish quicker, but I think he wants to be aggressive quicker. I think that's why he's getting combat shields first.
I mean, that's like the only reason, right?
If
I
you
just like,
know if you know that there's actually like a heavy push coming like roaches, and if you see like heavy aggression early on, then you would get the combat shield first because then you're just defending and you don't necessarily need the stem to stop the roaches, but giving your Marines either the combat shield or the added 10 health just makes it so they live longer. And if there's banelings, it takes 2 banelings to kill a Marine with combat shield versus if it didn't have a combat shield, just 1 baneling to kill the Marine. I believe. Yeah. So Time Peller knows that there's no third. Just scouted it with the Marine. And the Pack of Marines is moving.
Marines.
And
How'd
Pack of
they
Marines is
go?
moving with combat shield completing. So this is definitely wanting to be aggressive.
He'll have roaches to defend this, though. Right? I mean, depends if he makes them or not.
Right.
Yeah,
So
there
he's
we
making
go.
4 roaches. So it was not a droning time, but he is oversaturated in his natural at this time. So he could have had a couple more roaches if he didn't drone that much.
All right, he's got it back to Queen's up. All right, good job. Good reaction time from 1 HP. Few roaches are about to pop out, but he could lose both these Evo chambers. I think that would be a great win. Or he may just
Uh,
kill 1
yeah.
HP right now. Wow, that's a lot of Marines right here. This is a
Yeah.
pretty cool build. Oh no. He and you can't. Oh no, he's not even injecting anymore.
Um,
I think 1
uh,
HP just loses.
yeah, just loses. He's losing all these drones as natural. The roaches are dying, but the Marines are slowly being taken out by these roaches. Because as the roaches pop out here, they're gonna finish off these Marines.
Wow, that was me just disrespecting the roach so hard right there. I did not believe in
Yeah,
a thing called the roach.
yeah. If 1 HP went for primarily lings, because this is actually the 1/1 roach timing right now. Uh, with roach speed, though that push really hurts um, the roach count. There's 2 bunkers going down at the main. 1 Marine's going out to hold the watchtower. We'll see the smaller pack of roaches. This should be double at least, if not more roaches right now. So that push really stopped this all in. This 1/1 roach timing all in.
Oh, okay, almost lost his air vision, but that's okay. Yeah, with these 2 bunkers being put up, I don't think he can break this. But then
Wow.
again, I just disrespected the roach so hard.
It if the he already has SVs over here to repair. So long as he repairs bunkers long enough, and with the Marauders out, it's pretty much game over against this many roaches. So Marauders are just so powerful against the roach.
1 HP is going for just a standard roach hydra. Nothing fancy.
Yeah, realizes that the 1/1 roach timing is not going to work, and ends up going 2/2. Hydra Den goes down, third base goes down. Uh, and Time Peller's taking his third. So Time Peller is definitely ahead in economy, and I would say army right now. Yeah, definitely army. Army size is a lot bigger. But and that's primarily economy because Time Peller's third's already done. It's landed. He's transferring SCVs there now, and muling it. And you always want to be one base ahead as Zerg, and the Zerg's base just now finished, so they're even on bases.
What 1 HP has though is the tech advantage. He has 2-2 on the way. He's gonna have 2-2 before Time Peddler has 1-1.
This
So
is
he
true.
could make a big swell of units and just go and push. And I think he could be pretty successful.
Yes. However, because of Roach Hydra, there's Roach Hydra out. That means there's no mutas out, and Time Peddler can drop and drop like crazy, hitting multiple locations and just like uh, that's the way to beat the Roach Hydra army if you're behind in upgrades, is to drop at the third, at the main, at the same time, or to scatter them slightly so that the army goes to one of the bases and then misses the other one. But 1 HP is not going to see this push out. It actually, he scans. Oh, because of the scan, he is pulling back. And there's a little bit of creep cleanup, which is good. Sees the tanks, and he'll hold this.
Oh
Yep.
man, this is a great position with this high ground.
Yeah, high ground, the narrow choke. Definitely widening this up is, if he was planning on pushing down right now, is good to opening that up. But if he wasn't, this actually makes it slightly easier for 1 HP to push up there and try to fight the tanks. But the medevac should not be going out there.
2-2 is complete. Time Peddler's still on 0-0.
1-1 is a third away from being done. Overlord dies for free.
That's gonna supply blocking pretty hard, but 8 Overlords on the way. Just kind of a bummer to make. Waste 800 minerals at this
Alright.
time.
So a drop's going to the main. However, these units here on the left are following that drop. Roaches are going over to try to pick them off. Oh. He's going to try to clean up creep with them. Oh, no, the roaches were going to go try to do some harass.
Nope, just a counterattack.
Yeah.
They don't care. Alright, I don't think this drop will
What?
do too much. Hydras were in position. Target the medevac first. Good
That was,
move.
yep, really good. And
Time Peddler clearing up more creep. Roaches heading down to the third, but there's already a tank and a little bit of army there, so the roaches are going to
yeah.
get picked up.
And they're on move command too, so they're not going to do any kind of damage. And he sees the lack of number of units, takes out the Overseer. And the Overseer is good to have. However, against Roach Hydra, it's the Widow Mines are not popular to be used against them. It's kind of like using Widow Mines against Bio. You just against Terran. It's very similar because the Hydras can outrange the Widow Mines, and with the Overseer, they'll easily be killed. So it's not as cost effective. And also, the Widow Mines don't kill as many units as if there were Zerglings or Banelings. But that's why siege tanks are on the menu.
And there's another big army coming.
Yep. And this army might be trying to. The Zerg army's going to try to flank it. Oh,
nice.
pick up the tanks with the medevacs. Pick up the tanks with the medevacs. Oh no.
Wow, you know what? I think there's the tanks in the back. Those 2 tanks are just putting in work.
They are, but I think with this should. Oh no, not anymore. For a second there, I thought that was going to get cleaned up, but we
Me
are
too.
1-1.
I couldn't tell how that battle was gonna go.
I think it almost went in favor of 1 HP. It really did. If when those siege tanks were firing, if he pulled back then, after killing those 2 on the low ground and a good chunk of the army there, if he pulled back, he would have been in a much better position. And just remax or remake your units, because he just lost a lot of units for free to just 2 siege tanks for the most part. He did kill 1 of those siege tanks, but there's not enough here to take out that army. And more armies on the way. Macro, Terran macro at its finest, people.
Getting some Vipers now. These are going to be really helpful if they can get some ducks or binding clouds on the tanks. That's going to make this bio army significantly weaker.
Yes, definitely.
But here we go. Engaging before the Vipers. And it's a little bit on creep. It's like half on creep, half off creep.
Yeah,
Picks up the tank. And I think the Hydras will... Man, that's just so many Marauders.
Yeah, as soon as those roaches die, Hydras melt. Because they focus on the units focus on the roaches first, and then they have a higher priority than the Hydras do.
And between all of this, Time Peddler has gotten his fourth up, but so has 1 HP.
Yes, definitely. But 1 HP only has one drone at that fourth. Money wise, they're very like they're both low. They're not high. However, income wise, Time Peddler is ranking in the minerals. Not as much on gas, but since it's bio, gas isn't as important. And this army's moving out to hit the fourth. Oh, and he almost saw 1 HP's army move out, and half the army's leaving. At this point, I believe this army can take the Zerg army here at the third. But
Now, it's 2-2 right now with almost vehicle weapons being won, so they're pretty even, but
the
oh
three,
man, 1 HP is going to catch this army off guard at the fourth. That tank needs to siege up or something. Oh, couple units go down and they man, I think if they all stay together and hit the oh, actually that's a PF2. Not sure.
yes,
But now here comes Time Peddler. Oh, this army is going to overwhelm 1 HPs really quickly.
quickly, yeah. Especially with all the roaches dead, these hydras just melt to this army. And
And
GG.
GG.
Definitely really good game by Time Peddler, denying the scouts and bringing Flare Gaming their first win of the series. So, good job. Oh, so that will bring us on to game number 5. This was actually our first macro game of the night. Like I
Woo!
was, woo! It wasn't like early gas. Wasn't like, I mean, I'm I'm almost like not excited about that actually because it's like I wanted all cheeses, and it kind of was there. That 1/1 roach attack was, and also the combat shield marine push was almost like a cheese as well. So, but that was just early aggression. It's not cheese is more of like if it fails, it's the game over, or if it succeeds, it's game win, practically. And really, it wasn't that really put Time Peddler so far ahead that it could have been very thing that won him the game. But his unit control was really good. His positioning of his army, moving the army to the fourth, and then when it got spotted, he moved it on over to the third to join up there to force half the Zerg army to leave, and that really helped him take out that third or push in on that final push here. So really good by Time Peddler there. So
Next game,
next
we
game.
have Ray versus Micro Dick LE Ladder Edition on Daybreak. It's going to be our
Yeah.
second Protoss match. It's going to be a PBZ.
Yep. Our first Protoss match didn't last long. It was proxy 2 gate. All right, get back in this party. Oh, you're in a party for some reason.
I'm in your party.
Oh, leave that.
Leave your party?
Yes.
What?
Trust me. It's not my party.
I'm joining your game.
Okay. There we go. There we go.
There we go. Oh, he's going to be going under the name Micro Jackson. Still going to call you Micro, but
Yeah.
I think we all appreciate the name change.
Yeah.
That's a
Definitely.
fascinating name.
Yes, definitely. I mean, it's okay to be honest, but maybe that was a little bit too honest, you know? But besides that, CT6 by 3. Awesome. So, spawning in the top right, or sorry, spawning in the bottom left, our light blue Zerg player from Flare Gaming. It is Micro Jackson. Or, yes.
And in the top right, the captain of CT6, the orange Protoss, we have Ray. And I think Ray's just walling off in the front. I was like, that's a really late. I'm just so used to cheese. I was like, that's a really late pro.
This
But it
could
looks
very,
like it might just be a Forge Fast Expand.
and if it's for, we could have a cannon rush on our hands. Yeah, CT6 being very like in the last game, CT6 player was the one to go with the 1/1 roach timing. Could they really be trying for some kind of cheese? Because that's almost considered a cheese, the 1/1 roach timing.
All right, so the probe just decided to take the watchtower, not decided to go into Micro Jackson's base just yet.
And Micro Jackson is sent on a very early drone scout, I think.
But it's going to be great because he's going to see, oh yeah, I am getting cannon rushed.
Yep.
So good scouting by Micro Jackson.
Yep.
Yeah, and he clicks on it, immediately sends. Oh, he's gonna send the drone back because he knows what's up. Yeah, he wants to get a look on what's going on inside.
Probe's going in.
Oh, this is gonna be so sad. Ray's gonna go and be like, "Hey, wait, where's your natural? I can't in a non-built natural unless he does that thing where he like walls off the top of the ramp.
He
That would just be
saw
dirty."
he saw the forge and didn't go pool first. This is very he needs to. So the Overlord being in the natural really helps, and having a drone chase the probe helps too. But it's still possible to drop down the cannons so that you complete a wall off and build two cannons right back there. Very easy to do, even with the drone chasing you. But it looks like Ray's not going to do that, and probably going to take his expansion right now. There it is. So just dropped his natural, so not going to be a cannon rush. Uh, I believe the drone has not seen that now. The drone has already returned home.
I have to say, I used to always go 13 Forge back when I was like in Gold and Platinum because I was always so afraid of like early link pressure. So I was just like, I'm just not gonna take the chance. And then I found out the wonders of Nexus first, and I've never looked back. Hashtags I didn't just give out all my PVZ strats. All one.
Yep. So six pulls work against Polar. For anyone in the CTL, you can six pull Polar and it will work. But
That one night after a night out, I'll say. But I played Kobolds, a guy on our team. You guys probably all know him as the guy who just keeps winning, and he's really really aggressive on our team. And we came back and we played like 5 games, and he beat me all 5 games, just like badly with early pools. Because I kept trying to go Nexus first.
Nexus first or die trying.
Yeah. All right, two links. He's gonna get a better version of the map. Might be a little concerned why there was no cannon rush, but or maybe he's just already forgotten about it.
So, all right. So the cybernetic score was late. Um, could have been started a lot sooner than that. Does have gas. Probe should complete that wall off, I think. Does need to make a zealot and needs to keep up with probe production. And right now we're Zerg player's not producing anything at the moment. Oh, does start up speed and get his Roach Warren going. Ah, Roach Warren. That's what's
Oh
up.
wow, we were off. It's a
Yeah.
Hydraless Den. That's what it
Hydrolystin.
is. It's all
Ah,
coming
yeah.
back to me now.
Yep.
Ultraless Caverns.
So, Ling's poking around, doing a little bit of scouting. Watchtower. It's like, hey, look at it real quick. Nope, nothing. All right, head home. Are they going to get the probe here at the Watchtower? I wonder. This is an extremely weird attack path, but they will find the pylon at the top of the ramp. That is really good for Micro Jackson.
A little bit of a loss, but it doesn't seem like he really relied on that proxy pylon. I think he just put it
Yeah.
there for future use.
Yep. So, um, I was
Oh
all
hey,
I
an eye for an eye. He's getting an overlord. Yeah, he's definitely gonna get that overlord now. Now that it turned
yeah.
around.
He is flying in at about the right time. About this time is usually when the tech for the Protoss player goes down, but it's going down at the wall. So it's gone down at the wall. So there's no. He did not scout that, so he does not know it's Robo. This could very well be what maybe Immortal Sentry. We have an Immortal on the way. He needs to drop down more gates though.
It looks like it. I mean, he has all 4 gas geysers, but 2 aren't being harvested out of. Micro still hasn't gotten a third, which is it's pretty late.
Yes, definitely.
And he's getting melee attacks, so that's interesting.
Melee attacks with the Roach Horn, that could have been a misclick. Yeah, Roach is
Oh,
coming
nope,
out.
there we go. Yeah, I think. All right, actually, yeah, it probably was a misclick. It's going for some weird roach ling all in. I'm not sure.
He does have Ling's speed, so he could end up making Lings with this, and then having Lings as well, but making the Roaches first.
Warp gate coming up. I think he's gonna warp in some sentries. He's just getting so much gas. He's got 10 guys collecting gas, and I don't even know if I think he might want 12.
Oh, and these Lings are gonna find the next pylon on the map. Wow, lucky Lings. However, they have not found the probe at the watchtower. They've literally.
Hiding in plain sight, man.
Yep,
It works.
exactly what it is. He's all like, he wouldn't be there. He'll be somewhere over here.
I think he's gonna push out with 3 Immortals and a War Prism, but he just has like such a low sentry count right now. I think he only has 1 sentry.
Yeah, I definitely need to get those sentries earlier so he can build up that energy. Unless he's gonna decide to go with a zealots instead.
He's heavily supply blocked. He needs to fix that. There's still no pylon on the way. You got to
Yeah,
make like 4 of those.
and I think if he puts the pylon like next to the watchtower, I think the pylon would survive. With how long this probe's lived next to the watchtower, just put it right there next to it, and I think that should be fine.
Oh, why not? You know, I think Michael Jackson's just gonna have a big enough army just to absolutely dominate this.
Oh yeah.
Although with a Protoss, with this kind of build with a lot of gateways, you can get a big swell of units very, very quickly. And sentries,
Mhm.
you don't have to be a Zerg to know how strong sentries are.
And he's actually going for was this 4 immortals now? Yeah, 4 immortals. So no war
Oh
prism.
no! Ray just killed his own Stalker attacking the Overlord. So now the Overlord not only sees it coming, but he saw that the Stalker died. Oh,
Wow.
and that's a bummer.
I came back to it at seeing a dead stalker corpse, and I'm just imagining that the Overlord killed it out of sheer fear. Like it was just all like raw, raw, and like the stalker went boom, dead. Definitely needs a pylon down. Oh, it went down next to the watchtower. Look at that. See,
Wow.
safest place on the map right there.
All Zealots. That's interesting. But oh, great positioning from Micro Jackson. Just staying on top of the ramp, getting that good concave. Good force fields. Traps a lot of links, but he lost an Immortal. That's huge. It's like the bulk of his army.
Yeah, the army should move back, but the sentry can come. I mean, the mothership core can come forward and pick at that spine crawler. But oh, a sentry dies for practically
Good
nothing.
transfuse on that spine crawler. Good force fields though.
Yep,
It's nice.
definitely
Gets
gets
a good
some.
amount of roaches. And Immortals are pretty strong. The Protoss army does have +1, although the Zerg army has +1 shields. Loses the Mothership Core, loses that air control. Oh, there's the War Prism. But this is going to be cleaned up. All the Immortals die.
Yep, stalkers are coming out. 2 stalkers attacking the Overlord back there, and the Protoss army has to retreat.
Great positioning by Micro Jackson getting on top of that ramp.
Yep, really good job. Overlord saw it coming. The Zerg army moved forward, and it was a good positioning there by him. The third not being saturated, but his definitely was prepared for the attack, so that was really good for him.
So I think it's safe to say that Micro Jackson is in a pretty good lead. I
Yeah.
mean, he's going to have 1 Immortal to defend this counterattack. And
Eh,
I mean, there's just so many roaches. And there's some links.
Yep. And that Immortal's gonna die first.
And he goes right for it. This is terrible. He's got 1 force field, but he used a Guardian Shield. I think that's a good choice. And this is just too many roaches.
Yep. And the fact that there's a wall up with pylons is just he can't retreat back behind the wall to safety there.
Even if he had an army and he did, all his tech structures would be out in the open. The robo facility, the core, the forge.
Hmm.
Breaks down the forge right now. And he just has free reign on his base. I mean, yeah, his army supply is way more than Array's actual supply.
Oh yeah, 98 army supply to a total of 46 supply for the Protoss player. I mean, given if these structures were immortal, like they could not die, this mothership core could literally clean this whole army up right now and no problem. However,
In another
that's
30 minutes.
yeah. But, yep, GG. CT6 is loses a another game, so Micro Jackson takes the second game for Flare Gaming. How about that? With the comeback.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's now 2-3. We got ourselves a match.
And I totally forgot to put Flair's score up there on the last one. Let me get that up by 2. Update that. Awesome. Oh, so for a side note, I picked up Guardians of the Galaxy today, um, and I'm going to be watching that after this game, after our casting with my girlfriend. So it'll be pretty cool. We already saw it in theaters, but also there was a walkover in favor of Flare Gaming. Shinobu, I guess for whatever reason, couldn't make his game or didn't respond to messages or what have you. So Doctor or Doctor decided or wins the match. So that's good for him. Good for Flare Gaming. So it's tied up 3-3 at this point.
Wow, and just like that, there's trading wins back and forth.
Yep. So
Although now it's Guluhiend versus Tesseract, and Gulu is pretty good. He's pretty good. I think we've played a total of 6 matches, and he has spanked me in 5 of them. And the other time he was off racing. So yeah,
so this is gonna
I'm
be on.
not saying I'm super good. I'm just saying that he is actually super super good.
And this is Shakira's Plateau. Shakira's is with that center spot between the two bases on the other side of the map. You can easily put like proxy 2 racks there or um, a proxy 2 gate. Some proxy right there because it's an equal distance from both bases and it's really close. Unless you know to look there, the proxy will go off pretty well.
Let's go.
Awesome.
Also, great blink map. This is a
Yes,
beautiful, beautiful blink map.
and it's TVP, so we both have something to talk about on this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, spawning on the bottom left corner of the map from CT6, it is our Terran player, Gulahid.
And in the bottom right, the blue Protoss from Flare Gaming. It is Tesseract. With the
Yes.
2 T's capitalized to
Yeah.
symbolize his opponent's crying.
And he's also taking a break from the Marvel universe to be here to play for us. So let's thank him for that, for being able to show up and play.
Yahoo! That's my celebration right there.
So we have the supply depot at the front for a wall off. Definitely, this makes it safer. However, for me, this could be because he wants to deny scouting. If he puts this barracks up here as well, he might want to complete the wall off so he can deny scouting to do. Uh,
Oh, asking some vital information right there.
yeah, it is not force cross as you can see, but it is uh, on the other side of the map. So it's either horizontal or diagonal. Those are the only spawns you can have. There's no vertical spawns. And this is a really good spawn points for the Terran player because the Reaper will get there well before a Stalker or Mothership Core is out on a normal Protoss game. Like so long as they're not cheesing by rushing out a Stalker as quickly as you can get one out, then the Reaper will get there before a Stalker's out in the map, and you can easily get 2 to 3 probe kills.
I mean, it's only like 2 screens away from each other, like less than.
Yeah. And if
It's
you
like a
zoom
screen.
out all the way, it's only like one screen away. Like
Yeah.
that's pretty much it. Yeah. Like it's like this. This is literally how far you can go. One screen. But
But SUV is gonna get a scout first.
yeah. And there's no Reaper. If he had the Reaper, he would have dealt like so good damage with that. I'm not usually for Reaper damage. I'm usually for Reaper scouting. But on this map, if it's horizontal spawns, my Reaper gets there, I'm just all like, yep, I'm getting me 2 or 3 probe kills. Totally worth it at that point.
Wait a second. Guru's SCV went in and like kind of like barely went in, and I don't think he knows close by ground.
Oh wow. Yep.
It's kind of a bummer. You would have seen this Nexus a little bit earlier.
SV's all like, wait, what? What?
Whoops.
Whoops.
Oh man, it would have been great if he like started a bunker on like the low ground without checking up.
Yeah,
It's
he
like one of
literally
those situations.
came to right there.
Yeah. Oh, poor Gulu. Don't worry. We've all had
Uh,
this happen.
yep.
We've all.
Um,
All right. Seize the Nexus. Officially
eh.
knows where his opponent is. That would have been awkward. Oh my god, he sent his Marines up to be like, wait a second, are we close though? Oh man.
Oh, love the gateway placement. The SV has to turn around and go all the way back. He's gonna go through the mineral field here.
Oh my gosh. In Tesseract, since all the Marines were up in the top left, he managed to get a little bit inside and saw a 111 being built. So he knows what's up. He needs
Oh
to start a
wow.
robo.
Yep. And I think this could be what I think siege tanks with a Raven.
Yep, he is gonna get that tech lab on the starport.
Yeah, and it's important to get the Raven out first so it builds up the energy to do the PDD. Because yep, there's the Raven, and it's another tech lab on the siege tank. So siege tank Raven. The PDD is good against the photon overcharge. Uh, it will it stops the photon overcharge shots. And since the photon overcharge doesn't shoot like as fast as a stalker, it takes a while to use up all the energy from a PDD. And he's getting cloak. Oh wow! I wonder either if this is a misclick or if this is like literally he's going to be going for
Banshees after this, just like
banshees. I guess so.
not the worst idea.
No, definitely not. Banshees PDD will stop stalker shots, and so the banshees can win in that regard too.
All right, I like how his Marines aren't going past the bushes because those stalkers would dance with the Marines all the way back home.
Yep.
Oh, he's gonna have DTs out. Oh my god, I think Gulu just hard counter him like pretty hard, getting that
Well,
Raven out.
oh yeah. Maybe where's the DC? Oh, I don't even remember. DC Shrine. Oh,
Proxy.
hiding it up to the north. Nice. Didn't even see that go down.
So this could actually be a pretty smart build because if Gulu scanned and saw the Twilight Council, you'd probably just automatically assume Blink just because of the positions in the map.
Hmm.
So not a bad idea. I saw what he was going for. But this is I don't know. I've never seen a 1-1-1 go against a DT shrine, but I think Gulu has a little bit of the advantage with the Raven. And this probe gonna get picked off? Yeah, it's gonna get picked off, so he's not gonna have a proxy. That's a big bummer. Okay, he's getting a War Prism though. DT drops.
Which that's gonna be hard to stop, because the Raven's not at home. He does have enough energy, but he has no idea about the DTs. And here comes the siege tank. So it's actually gonna be the siege tank push, but with Banshee harass at the back. Uh, and he's shooting at a gateway. Not the best use of time, because every 2 shots is a dead probe. So that's how many probes just lived right now.
There we go. The cloak. Oh man, Tesseract can't be happy seeing that. Immediately chronoing out a probe, and he's not even pulling the probes. He
No.
really needs to pull them.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh my god! And Gulu gets the War Prism.
Oh
Oh
wow.
man.
That was and destroying those rocks. Smart move. I
Oh
wonder.
my gosh! He's gonna put the siege tanks on the low ground. Gulu, you're so dirty. Oh, what a jerk! That's so smart. Oh, he doesn't have a medevac though, does he?
Nope, but he does have high ground vision. And there goes the PDD.
Oh man, this is so sick. Oh, Gulu shelling Tesseract's base in my heart.
Can they hit? Oh, so the siege tanks can't hit the Nexus from there, but the Marines are falling back, and I think they're gonna go around to hit the natural, which I do agree with, and I believe the Marines went with them to protect them on the way there, and then they'll go around and fight at the natural. This Cybernetic core unpowered. Well, here come.
Oh,
Definitely
he's
needs to
gonna
fall
get
back.
2 sentries.
Oh, he's gonna lose to both Banshees though. Not microing them at all. I think more concerned about. Oh, yep, saves one.
Oh, that PDD. And now he's going into the natural. Planetary overcharge or photon overcharge is spent, losing the mothership core. I think the Nexus may be able to hold this off. I don't know.
if
Actually,
that's Sea
definitely
Snake
not
Marines,
one
yeah,
unit.
and then
Where's all
next,
Tesseract units?
the one of his gateways had been destroyed. Warp Prism was saying he invested everything into the DCs, but hasn't warped a DC in yet. I don't think. Yeah, one DC was warped in and killed. I bet it was in the Warp Prism, or the Raven spotted for it and killed it.
Oh man, this PDD
Yep.
Pantor itself loses like almost a full energy sentry. Tesseract, you're in a lot of trouble. But the Raven can only be in one position. Oh wait. Oh, he lost. Oh nope, he didn't lose the Raven. Where is that Raven? It's at home, so we can warp in theoretically two DTs.
Yep.
Clean this up real quick.
And I think the Raven's home for that a reason of. Yep. And GG well played Gulu. So, Gulu wins game 4. So CT6 up 4-3. So definitely, Gulahid really played the map, and that's exactly what he did there by knocking out the rocks, going up there and sieging up with near the main, and then pushing in the natural with Marines at the same time, hitting two places at once. PDD to protect the Banshees and the tanks was more than enough to defend uh, to defend those tanks, just to shell out the 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 buildings on the left side. I do love Gulahid's reaction to you're not in the bottom right, you're not in the top right. You must be in the top left, I guess. That's not right though. Do we need to remake this? That's probably what he was thinking.
Yeah, it's so sad. Man, one-on-ones. And that's why this is the dream pool. That's why Shakira's isn't used anymore.
Yep.
But great job nonetheless.
So we're on to game 8 already. Like we're just flying. We like literally started what like almost an hour and a half ago, and we've already done 7. We're doing our 7th game. One of the games was a walkover, so we're doing our 7th game already.
It's gonna
That's
be
fast.
Baby Puncher versus Helicase.
I wonder if like I wonder if he like literally like was that like he was doing it when he was wanting to try to decide his name. It was like, oh, duh, that was perfect.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. No, no, he punched it. He didn't nail it.
uh, uh, it's gonna be another PVT.
Yes, and it's on Alkaline Waste.
That I'm not accepting, but now I am. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. So let's get this game going. And it's 2 gold players, so this should be a good game. Getting a little bit of feedback from you.
I was just trying to prevent that.
It's alright. Awesome. So, spawning in the bottom right is our orange Terran player from CT6. It is Baby Puncher.
And the top left, the blue Protoss from Flare Gaming. Whoops. It is Helicase. Oh, the trash talk. My luck's better than your luck. Ho ho ho. Wrecked.
Yep.
All right, this is it's gonna be an interesting game because PVT can go very very long because it's very easy for the Protoss to expand and defend. So it's pretty easy to get them that Protoss 3 base Death Ball up. And in Gold League, not saying that like Gold Leaguers are bad, but it's harder to identify when your opponent's going greedy and how to react to that. Like, oh, should I be aggressive? Should I be greedy in return? So we could see a very long game here.
Yes. Definitely a very long game. The base layout, especially for Terran, C-Sinks are not necessarily good against Protoss, but on this map, if you scout some kind of early aggression, Blink Stalkers, which is actually pretty good on this map. There's a Blink easy on up to the main, Blink up behind the natural, Uh, blink up the just walk up the ramp to the natural, and then blink from there up to the main as well, depending on if the natural's there. If you've made it fall back, really good for blink. Siege tanks will deny that, and there's several good spots for the siege tanks on this map to help deny that. Um, it all depends on what you scout. We have only I can't recall really any Reaper scouts with the exception of with any in any TVP game so far. I've not seen any kind of Reaper scout. I did see one set of Reapers in the TVZ on Metalopolis earlier today, but I think that was it. And it looks like the Reaper's going away. I like the Reaper. I love the Reaper scout. It's so safe, so safe.
It's good
And
scouting. I always get upset when I see a Reaper. Actually, untrue. I feel safe. It's when I don't see the Reaper that I'm like, oh my god, there's an engineering bay in my natural, or something like that. Or Hellions are on the way.
what is this SCV doing? Is this gonna be a Thor drop? I hope it's a Thor drop. Oh my gosh, that would be so awesome. And the probe
I
leaves.
think.
Is the probe gonna find it? What? Where's this probe going? Did he just? Oh my
What?
gosh! Oh my gosh! No
Oh,
way! Yep,
bad
finds
scout.
it.
Oh,
Yep.
wow. Well,
Well, I almost had some like a dream come true right now. It would have been so awesome, but and it's a bunker at the front to finish the wall off. Reactor barracks, literally cutting SCVs to do this. Um, that one SCV that's building this factory is doing. Is he gonna lift it off and fly it into the main to
you can't lift
build
it
one of
off
my?
because then the probe will just get under it. Like he will never be able to land it.
Oh, that's true. I want.
Oh, great
This.
pylon positioning by Helicase.
Oh, and it's just gonna be Widow Mines. Okay, so it's not gonna be Proxy Thor. I mean, you would need more SCVs for it to be Proxy Thor, and he just canceled the building. I don't know which building that was. Was not paying attention to that, but he did. That's one. And Widow Mines on the way. Mothership Core is gonna try to focus us down. It's gonna take forever, but eventually the factory can die. But
If
if
Helicase isn't paying
pay,
attention, he could also lose the mothership core to a Widowmine.
yep. So I wonder how is he gonna get the SCV in? Is he gonna lower the depot, or is he gonna put the SCV in the bunker and then have it come out of the bunker? Oh nope, can't do it in the bunker anymore. Oh, Widow Mine is up and it's running.
Run, Widowmine, run! Oh, you should get to the top of this ramp and burrow it. The
Oh,
stalker will go up
yeah.
and be like,
Bro now, bro now, bro now. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh no, more stalkers.
uh, awkward. Oh, it's going, it's going, it's going, it's going.
Oh!
Oh, with the last shot, with the last shot.
Now, it does take two Widow Mine shots to kill a Mothership Core.
Alright, so that's one. He has the photon overcharge though, so as long as he has an observer, he's pretty safe against the Widowmine drop.
And the Mothership Core backs up before 40 seconds are up. And the stalkers are all like, I.
I mean, soon that's gonna start burning.
Yes. Back home, we have a medevac on the way. I wonder if it's going to pick up the Widow Mines. The Widow Mine is not close enough to the Mothership Core to go off, but maybe the second one will be.
Man, I really hope Helicase is good.
Oh, he's not
enough
paying
for it.
attention. He's not paying
Oh,
attention.
too late.
Boom! Oh, and here comes the Observer. Stalkers do outrange Widow Mines, but scan. If he scans, nope, does not scan.
Oh, that would have been so sick. Alright, so now this medevac. Alright, this medevac still has 8 Marines in it, so I don't think Baby Puncher planned on those being alive. So it's always nice to have a backup plan. And he can't do too much damage. I mean, 6 Stalkers is a lot of Stalkers.
hmm That was some scout by Helicase, though.
Yeah, you're telling me. I wonder what, like, prompted him.
He scouted in here, saw the barracks, saw the gas. I mean, didn't see a factory yet, but I mean, that's like at this level, you shouldn't even know if there should be a factory yet. But the drop in the mineral line, killing probes, warping
Everything's
its.
so far away.
Yes, everything's coming home too, no longer advancing.
Ooh, nice micro.
Oh, yep.
Nice. Okay,
Oh, focus
gonna
fire.
lose the mothership core. That's kind of a bummer. Oh, bad
Right.
positioning on these Stalkers.
Yep, that was pushed out. Awesome. Oh, and the move
Oh,
command.
man, we were both just thinking that.
And he has two warp gates that aren't. There we go. But in that lost. Wrong one. Did that the whole time. lost 8 probes right there. 8 probes were lost.
I think Helicase is, yeah, Helicase is going for a 4 gate drop. This is gonna be interesting. I, if there was like a siege tank here, I'd feel much more comfortable. There's only like a Raven and Marines, and Marines are
Well,
just gonna die to Stalkers.
well, we do have a one base Ghost Academy, so I'm hoping for Nuke. He has
Oh
the
no!
gas.
Baby Puncher's pushing out at the bad time. Oh,
Oh,
saves the Raven. Good job with saving the Raven.
but these medevacs, I think there's enough here, and since the Stalkers aren't being microed, and oh, the auto turrets are soaking up a lot of the damage. Because auto turrets actually are supposed to take. Oh, and the wow, that I've never actually seen Marines kill that many stalkers before.
Yeah.
I
Like
was
with no
really
stim either.
yeah
No combat shields either.
yeah. Let's look at upgrades.
All right, remember when
Literally
I said it
only
was going to be a
yeah
long game? I want to take that back. I think it's going to be a pretty quick game.
yeah.
I
And
mean,
this
that drop just took out too many probes to have there be kind of like a lot of reinforcements.
yep and there's no I oh come on build the nuke make it be the hero that the CTL
That the CTL
deserves.
serves. Oh man, smart to bring these SCVs along, keep that Raven alive for longer.
Yep.
Because now we can even try to like DTs. Helicase was planning that. I mean,
Uh,
that Marauder's just gonna go to town on those
oh
stalkers
yeah.
too.
Auto shirt goes down. Yep. And he's trying to focus on. And then GG, well played.
Oh,
CT's,
honestly, once I saw the factory being put down and having that be scouted, I was like, "Oh, Baby Puncher's so done for." But
yeah.
no,
Like,
pulled it out.
I was all like hoping for a Thor drop, but it wasn't. It was Widow Mines, which are also good. Uh, the that he built the coast kind of, but no nuke. There was no nuke.
So sad. Cry every time.
Yep. Keep trying. But that puts CT6 up 5-3, and they win this week. Uh, we still
Woo!
ha- we still have 2 more matches to go. One of those matches being a best of 3 at the ace match. So so total of either 3 or 4 games, depending on how the ace match goes. At least 2 games from there, maybe 3. But we will see.
It's gonna
Uh,
be Kami versus Fox.
yep.
It's gonna be a ZVZ, and it's not our Fox, sadly. Fox has like passed the StarCraft life. Shall be missed. But the new Fox from Flare Gaming, the Zerg. Now I know Kami is a really good Zerg. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's aced for CT6 like good amount of times. And CT6 is a very strong team. They're champions from last year.
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah.
Fox better bring his A game.
Yep. And I misspoke. The next is the ace match. There's no match between now and the ace match. So we're gonna go ahead and do the ace match now. And it's a ZVZ on first game being Daybreak.
Man, we didn't see any Cloud Kingdom. That's so
That
sad.
that was because it was the walkover, and unfortunately, so
My favorite map.
yeah, because Blink was so freaking awesome on that map. Oh my! When I used to play Protoss, that's when Cloud Kingdom was around. This is back in Wings of Liberty, and I would Blink Stalker on that map, and I would just be like, "This is unfair." As like I like this is so awesome. I love it. Let's get
I made
going.
my first diamond on Cloud Kingdom. It was a
Nice.
PvC. All right. Oh, whoops.
All right. So spawning in the top. All right. I'm hearing myself actually. Caller.
Yep, my computer.
So, yes. So spawning in the top is our orange Zerg player from CT6. It is Kami.
And in the bottom left, we have the purple Zerg from Flare Gaming, Fox.
So we have. Oh, okay. So it's just the extractor trick there for Fox. Very common. And Cammy, we decided to go for the Overlord at 9, and then a drone at 10. And then now he's gonna. But
And my computer is fixed. All right, there we go.
awesome, good.
So the general theme of quarterfinals has been early aggression, and it's CVZ, so early aggression is very well possible. Could see some sweet ling bling actions.
Yes, definitely. But normally it almost always turned into Roach versus Roach, and it comes down to, do you build Hydras or do you build Infestors? Sometimes it kind of just jumps into Swarm hosts, and it could be Swarm host versus Swarm host. So there's no telling how these games can go for these. But the main meta right now is, I think, Roach Roach battles. So Cammy with the Fox with the faster natural, just slightly, I think.
Both players getting gas. Seems like they're doing the exact same thing.
Actually, they're about the same. Actually, let's see, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53. Yeah, they're about the same actually. So both hatches went down about the same time. Yeah,
Three
everything's
on the gas. So trying to get all that gas very quickly. You know, I always find it interesting. I, for one, I'm a pretty like macro player, but these rocks in the middle always seem to be a player's like first target. It
uh
kind of confuses me because I mean it's kind of like they'll break it down and they like won't attack with it. Like I feel like you just want to like get a quick three bases, especially on a map like Daybreak. It's pretty easy to get three bases.
yep. I Fox attack whenever I play, and I start to be aggressive. Like after I have my third or fourth base, even my fourth base down, I'll actually end up breaking these rocks to push in to hit the Zerg's fourth or the Zerg's third, or move around that way. But yeah, I've never actually seen someone go up and just break the rocks and then go home. That's a new one for me. It's a new one for
See
me.
it
But
all the time.
so
Seeing six lings already out from Kami, just two from Fox.
yeah, but we do
Immediately
have a
sees them, pulls them back.
yeah, but we do see a Bailey nest already from Fox, and it's almost done. So he can defend these lings. That's not gonna be a problem for him. Spine crawler's almost done. Another spine crawler's on the way. I think the second spine crawler is a slight overreaction, but just seeing five lings, he saw the total number that came out, so I think the second spine crawler was a slight overreaction. But since he has banelings, if he didn't have banelings, then the second spine crawler might be okay. But and so he does cancel it. Yeah, right call there. Oh, but speed's done.
Speed's done. Got into the main.
Oh,
Oh, took out a
one
Baneling.
baneling. Yeah, one baneling goes down, and
Gets a full scout. Doesn't see much, but I mean, more
yeah,
information's better than none.
yeah. The baneling detonating on him pretty much told him, "Yep, you have banelings." So then that's all he saw was the baneling nest, and did see speed complete for Fox. Lair just starts up for him. No Lair yet on the way for our orange player here, Cammy.
Is getting an Evo chamber. Is going to try to get the upgrades. Only one though,
Yep.
and a lot more links, which is. Oh, he does have a Baneling Nest now. Okay, so it's like once you have a like Baneling Nest and stuff, you can't really be aggressive if you don't have one. But definitely needs to form some.
It's very micro intensive at that point if you don't have banelings and you're going up against someone with banelings. Yeah, at this point it's
Right, Tommy's. I think it's just gonna go home. I mean, he's not forming any Banelings.
oh, they get
Okay,
inside,
good
they
scout,
see the
good scout.
lair. They see the lair. They see no other tech, which means that Fox is probably going to be going for a Spire. Yep.
Oh
It
no! Okay, five links for two Banelings. I think that was probably worth it for Kami.
yeah.
Just always getting gas is a good trade. And now we see Roach Warren. Ooh, no Roach Warren for Fox, and it's just going straight into Spire.
Yep. Def, uh, Yeah, definitely. And I think Kami should have picked up on that when he ran in and saw no tech in the main, no tech in the natural at this time, and Lair just finished. So Roach Warren was already done. So he wasn't getting the Lair for Roach speed. What was he getting the Lair for? It's either going to be Swarm Host or it's going to be Spire Tech, and it's Spire Tech. And the third is being assaulted right now. Banelings are running down there, but I think he's going to have to cancel it.
Oh no!
Oh, not
Oh no!
canceled. Oh my gosh.
And gets two
And
banelings.
is
Oh
he
my
gonna get a
god!
third? Is he gonna get a third? The Lings attack. The Lings attack. Don't run around. Oh
Oh
wow.
man, that baneling was one thing. Wow, he got
Yeah.
two banelings and a hatchery. That's so good. Kami's got to be so frustrated with that.
Roach is on the way. No spore crawler though. No spore crawler. Just the safety spore crawler would have been so nice.
Here we go. Some lings are going to meet in the middle of the map. 0-0 on both. So I think... Okay, Kami kind of wins, but the reinforcements for Fox comes, and now there's two banelings. One baneling goes down, and... Oh, wow. Nice little moves from Fox. Gets away.
Yeah. Oh, and there's. Oh, and
Good baneling hit. Good baneling hit. Nice, good baneling hit. But now there's roaches knocking on your front door. 10 mutas on the way,
oh my
though.
gosh, a Baleen died on a roach. That's so bad. I mean, that like, that just sucks. You know when that happens. Too. It's all like
Ooh, check that out.
Nidus Network. There you go. But the thing with the Nidus Network is that you have to be able to get an Overlord or Overseer to the main, and with mutas out, or get some kind of vision. So if he does like a oh, Overlords are gonna start getting picked off now. Spore crawlers are on the way.
Yep, that was the first time the mutas were revealed. Kami knows exactly what he's up against. But he didn't get the Overseer in the bottom.
Yeah.
Bottom middle. That would have been a great pickup. It would have really probably slowed the Nidus work, assuming he
Yeah.
wants to go and hit the main right away.
Yeah. He should see the Nidus Network now. Uh, yep, he saw the Nidus Network. So I hope he starts scouting his main. Oh, Queen goes in there. Roaches are in there. Uh, Nidus Network up to the north.
Here we go. I
That's the
think the
third.
mutas should be able to clean it up.
But they have to find it first. And I think they're running around looking for it.
Oh, he
Looking for any
might think
kind of.
it's in the main. I mean, that's where I would expect it to be.
Yep.
There we go. And that's all he needs. He just needs a few roaches to get out. He can get some good drone kills. The mutas will clean it up very quickly. Or, that's not as many mutas as I thought it was. That's only 9.
Like roaches live forever when it's mutas hitting on them. And there's another Nidus. And the changeling's scouting for it. That's good.
Oh,
The
that's
changeling.
tricky.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of the times you don't notice the message that appears when it says like, "Oh, nice network detected." So he knows one just popped. He has no idea where though.
And the queens are out, so these roaches will live. There's 5 queens out with this army. They still don't know where the status network's at yet. I think.
He saw, yeah, he sees the army. He saw a little bit
Okay.
of creep. So here we go. They need to start spreading creep or something, because you want those queens to be with those roaches at all times.
Yeah.
And now Fox has some roaches of his own. Not as many though.
And that's the problem with going with Spire Tech. It's the fact that you're not. If your opponent does something like this, you're just not gonna have enough army to fight this. The queens make it impossible for the mutas to engage. Or the mutas just die. And then there's heals going on the roaches as well.
Some good transfuses. Loses a queen though with a lot of energy. That's kind of a bummer. But I
Oh.
think there's enough roaches here that Fox needs to pull the drones. Might be to no avail though. I mean, drones just tickle roaches. I mean, they're like sentries without any ability. Good transfuse on the spine crawler though. And
Oh.
wow, Fox is actually gonna hold.
Hold, but he lost. Keep doing that.
He lost so many drones, but
Oh, yeah.
Kami only has a 10 worker lead and does not have a third hatch. And he's gonna lose all these queens. Oh, that's no fun.
Wow. So I was wrong with what I had said, and Fox held. That was actually really good by Fox.
What's even more impressive is that Fox only has one attack Kami's roaches have 2 attack.
Wow.
That's Spine Crawler. That was 7 kills.
Yeah.
Spine Crawler's MVP. Same with the
Yeah.
Queen, 4 kills.
Spawn Crawl, you the real MVP. You're the real MVP. But
So Kami's in a little bit of trouble right now.
yeah. And Kami still only has a 5 worker lead at this point. Does have an 8 supply, or sorry, 12 army supply lead. Or no, never mind. It's fluctuating now. But Fox just took the army supply lead. Roaches are pushing out across the map.
Man, he really needs to get that drone count up, but he's right to be afraid of Kami's roaches.
And
You know he
with
has the army advantage. Oh, nice little roach split.
Yep.
Ooh, I think that
Oh,
back off. Oh, pretty even concaves. Gonna throw down a couple more transfuses. We have to remember Kami's roaches have the upgrade advantage, and I think it's good that
yeah.
Fox kind of just abandons the space.
Yep.
Because
And
there's also a counterattack of 4 roaches to Kami's third.
yep. And I wonder if this is gonna kill it again because last time it was not canceled.
I think he may be able to save it. Got a couple roaches running there right now.
Yeah, I think this is enough to clean this up already. 3 roaches against 4. But microing it, I don't think he's gonna get. No, it will be really low though on health when it's done. If he makes like a pack of speedlings and runs it over there, I think that could clean it up. But at this time, you want to spend your larva more on drones and roaches versus speedlings. So it's
Alright, so they just actually kind of switched positions. Because now Kami has his third up. The drone count is even, so Fox doesn't necessarily need to. I don't know. He's on a clock though. He needs to
yeah.
do something
And
quick.
and Fox, you already have 2 attack done. Ooh, and that concave I think is better for Fox, but it's
He
definitely
wants to
moving
back
back.
to the spine
Spine
crawler.
crawler, definitely a good call, and transfusing that spine crawler. Good job.
His queens, they have a good amount of energy, so he can throw a couple transfuses down.
But
Oh, this is gonna be close. Kami's supply is just so far ahead of Fox's. I kind of like that nice little backup. Mm. And behind this, Kami has even droned a bit at the third. Spine crawler's about to go down. Ooh, I don't
microed
think
it back.
enough.
Uh,
Fox's
GG.
supply just dwindling, and GG.
Definitely a good hold with that Nidus attack with the queens. I was surprised that the Mutalisks were able to take him out. I think it was because the queens were more focusing on healing the roaches versus healing the fellow queens. And once the queens went down, the roaches died. So, but yeah, GG to Kame. Takes that first game. Uh,
Next game will be on Cloud Kingdom, so we do get a Cloud Kingdom match. Too bad it's ZVZ. So I get act so pretentious to ZVZ because PvP is so much better.
TVT is the best like mirror matchup to watch. I think.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would disagree with that. Except maybe like the Terrans who have to play TVT.
I enjoy TVT. I really do. I had a really good TVT game on Ohana the other day. Yeah.
I
I
do
did.
not like people who like mirror matchups. Oh man, I hate it. It's just because I hate PvP so much.
So, spawning in the top right is our purple Zerg player from Flare Gaming. It is Fox.
And in the bottom left, the orange Zerg currently up 1-0. It is Kami. You know, I took a history of modern Japan class this year. My finals coming up on it, and I
Oh,
found out Kami is like the main point of Shintoism, and Kami is like the spirit that all Japanese people worship.
huh.
It's not one spirit. It's like Kami is like a collection of spirits. Like a rock has a spirit, and like a tree has a spirit, and that's what you thank and you
Well,
appreciate and are grateful towards too.
now the CTL has a spirit, and it's Kami.
Mm. And fox just means fox. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure. I'm pretty sure that's just
I
an orange fox. Pretty simple.
I think you're right. Um, you,
It's interesting. I think
yeah.
fox favors um. Oh my gosh, what's it called? Gas cancel. What's it called? Extractor trick.
Yep.
He favors that over just a 9 overlord.
Yeah.
And I think that's a mistake because I saw this. There was like this huge table of one time where it's like, oh, when should you extractor trick and when should you not? And it's like a 9 overlord is always more efficient by like, and I think it's because if you do the extractor trick and you do 9 overlord, your income comes out the same, but you lose the 6 minerals, so the difference is the 6 minerals. So like, it's something like really marginal. Like they're pretty much equal, but if you
I
really look at the numbers, 9 overlord is better.
I think that so since we already passed that point over here, because I think Kami does the Nine Overlord. He did it in the last game,
Hmm.
but from when I played, and I had to choose between Extractor Trick or not. If I do the Extractor Trick and get up the so that's my door. So I want to pause it real quick. I'm
Go
gonna I'm
for
gonna
it.
I'm gonna check my door. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry. All right. Sorry, I'm back. I'm back, and we are good to go. So let's get this going.
Game resumed.
All right.
Fox went for gas first, so we could be seeing some early aggression possibly. I'm not sure. He really got the pool up early. He really is gonna have those queens out.
Well, I mean, it was hatch first. For both, I think.
Just
No,
calm.
just yeah, just Kami. Okay. But yeah, he's mined enough gas to get the speed. As soon as he gets 100 minerals, is he gonna get it? There it goes. There's speed. See,
Now is Kami gonna get speed? All right. Fox pulled drones at 100. Kami's gonna continue mining,
I think
which
this.
could be very good because if Fox wants to go for like some big fast speedling attack, Kami could have some banelings up.
Yes,
That would
definitely,
be
and
really
that's I
cool.
think the plan for Kami is to build that baneling nest. Um, so there's already lings on the way in. 4 lings are here already, but 2 lings are down there fighting. With the queen's out. At this point, Kami has the ling advantage and has a queen. Fox Ace retreats. There's a, let's see, 64 to 54, so 10-second advantage lead for Fox's speed. And the Baneling Nest is on the way.
Oh no, Fox is going for a big speedling attack. And that's the
Wow.
problem because Kami started his Baneling Nest. So we're gonna need to see some pretty good micro out of Fox to kind of make
Yeah.
this attack work.
And Fox is hiding the lings in the back of his main, waiting to push out with them. And here comes Kami, and he might see this.
Ooh, really?
Oh no, he pulls them back. He pulls back those lings. And speed's done. Oh, and they're running past Kami's lings.
Yeah. Wow, that was pretty funny. All of Fox's Zerglings are just letting they're just running together. All right, Banelings being morphed. Just a couple of these need to finish.
Yep.
Luckily, the links pop out for Kami in time, and here we go. The Banelings are out.
That pullback,
Yeah.
that was
Ooh,
that was really that was really good. That was definitely
that
a
was very nice.
good pull out mechanics there he has. So
Oh man, there are so many Banelings out right now. It's gonna be so hard to get rid of them all without losing a lot of links. All right, there go two already.
wow, that was a pretty good yeah, pretty good
Yeah,
changes. Wow.
Fox doing this
Fox.
well. He
Oh,
needs more Banelings.
and almost gets the queen before the
Ah!
banelings show. The queen moves up,
Oh,
and
reverse it. Oh, Banelings
oh,
out.
so that micro. So all right, Fox's Bailey Nest is on the way.
I think Kami has done it. His supply is significantly ahead. He's got 19 workers to 12. Good
And
little battle for ramp control. Oh, the Banelings are coming now. Yeah. Fox just has to be super careful. He has to really be paying attention to his units. I mean, it just
The,
takes one Baneling hit to shut down his hopes for this game.
Fox is trying to micro as best as he can, pulling the lings at the front and back, and having the ones behind them fight. Just try to keep as many alive as possible. Spine Crawler's almost done, so the lings were really just doing what they could to allow the Spine Crawler to finish. And he needs to focus on the Banelings. He gets one.
Oh no, Spear
Uh,
in the back.
oh,
No! Oh my god, this is so stressful.
oh,
Oh
that
my
was
gosh!
so
What if
good.
somebody's got
But
3 more? It doesn't even matter.
yeah,
Oh, this is a
wow.
problem. Oh, there's
Yep.
no. Oh my gosh, Fox only had 1 queen, and now he has no drones. Oh no, drones. Okay.
Wow. Yeah, like I guess he just decided to. This is, I guess, really just an all in, and at this point, Fox loses. Oh, those
I
are Fox's Banelings though. I thought those were. Okay, but they're still.
I have to say, Fox has been getting the best Ling Baneling trades, but I mean, Banelings are Banelings.
Yeah,
Just do very, very well with them.
yeah, but the Ling
Fox
drone
doesn't have the
trades.
production. It
Yeah,
doesn't even matter if he has any drones or not. He just doesn't have the production. Great hit right there.
yeah. There it is.
Good
GG,
game.
well played.
A great build against the Speedling all in.
And Kami wins it. So that brings CT6 to 6.
Just talking to me about the game. Kami, good scouting, good scouting.
Yeah.
Always want to do that. That's why that new rule is being in place for Season 9. Knew you like the Jerry build. I don't know what that means. As a name. Alright, so
Fox doesn't even know.
yeah.
The Jerry build.
I Thunder did a cast. Good games. 2-0 for CT6, given that 6-3. CT6 will advance to the semifinals where they go against, who is it? All In? Oh wow. All In versus CT6. That's a Clash of the Titans right there.
Yeah, that's very much a Clash of the Titans match. Um, and right now, Unrivaled going up against who are we up against this week?
Confederation.
The Federation. So definitely we're gonna be beating them, and then we'll be going to the finals, and we'll probably all Inspiration or CT6. That's a scary meetup in the finals. Though I think we beat both of them in the group stages,
I
didn't we?
think we beat. Yeah, I think we beat. Or did we not go against them?
I thought we went against everyone in the group stages this time around because of the odd number. Everyone like it rotated around.
No. We only
Oh,
went against Flare Gaming in Group B, so we didn't go against
oh.
the Federation.
No, I was talking about for all Inspiration or
Oh yeah, we did not play All Inspiration, but we did play CT6,
okay,
and we did go 6-3 versus them.
nice. So for CC6 then.
Yeah, fair enough.
So,
Thanks guys for watching. We really appreciate it.
Yep.
We'll
definitely.
probably try to cast. We might be trying to cast CT6 versus All In if no one's getting that.
Yeah, definitely. That would be a really great game to grab. Let's see here real quick. Has anyone
Although All In usually does the casts for All In.
and Kelsey's already grabbed UR versus Confed, so let's grab well actually I'm not gonna be here next week. So I cannot cast next week.
Well, in that case, we will be casting Chobo on the Hill, the next that is. So far, it's looking like the 28th, but I think that's subject to change.
Okay. And I will be available on that date. So that's good. I will be available on 28th.
And we will be casting games for Couches League Season 2. We're just kind of waiting in for some more games to be played. So we'll be around, basically. TLDR.
Oh yeah.
You haven't seen The Last of Us just yet.
Nope. And definitely follow this stream and follow twitch.tv/DottenStrevor. I will link it in the chat. definitely follow this stream as well. This is the main stream we cast to if the Chobo stream is being used or if we can't use it for this game. So, and definitely a good game to CTL6.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
Yeah, see you later. Bye, guys. Peace.